This is a single-digit integer subtraction war game with 2 cards. We're going to remove the jacks and the kings from a regular deck of cards, and we will use the queens as a 0. So all the queens are 0. They're neither positive nor negative. The red cards, for our purposes, are going to be positive, and the black cards will be negative. You can switch that if you'd like. All of the cards that are remaining will be divided equally amongst the players in the game. We only have 2, so I'm going to take the shortcut and just cut the deck in half as best I can. And we'll get ready to play. We both have our stacks of cards here in front of us. And we're playing 2-card war. So we're going to turn over our top 2 cards and put them on our grid. First in the left, second in the right. And then we're just going to play 2 cards, so we stop there, and we have to figure out what our difference is. Now, the person with the largest difference is going to be the person who wins for this game right now. You can also play with the smallest difference. So when I look at mine, I have -8 minus -4. So for a moment, I'm just going to forget about this first value and think about what direction am I going. If I'm subtracting -4, it's kind of like taking away debt, which tells me I'm going up. If I'm subtracting -4, I'm going to be going up on the number line. And I started at -8. So if I'm at -8 and I go up 4 units, that puts me at -4. How about you?
So I have positive 3 and minusing positive 5. And that will take me, let's see. -2.
Good stuff. So I forgot what I had. I had -8, minus -4 is the same as adding 4. So I'm at -4 and you have -2. So right now I would win because I have the largest difference. Okay? And that is that. The winner gets the cards. You can also play where the winner just gets a point and the cards stay with the person. And we put 2 new ones down. So I have -6 minus -9. So if I'm subtracting -9, I'm actually going up 9 from -6. So that's going to put me 6 units would get me to 0, and 3 more would get me to 3. So I have 3 as my difference here. How about yours?
I have positive 3 minus positive 9. So here we go.
Are you going up or down from
I'm going
3?
to go down.
Yeah.
So,
What do you think?
not quite sure.
Not sure? Well, if you're starting at 3 and we're going to go down 9, it would take 3 of those to get you to 0, and you'd be left with 6 more. So if you were to go down 6 more from 0, you'd end up at -6. So you have -6, and I have 3. So right now, you have a larger distance from 0
Yeah.
than I do. So you win. And you'd get those cards. And I'm going to let you turn over yours first. And I'm going to rig the deck a little bit so we get a tie here. this section of the video out because this is taking me too long. Where are all the cards? Can't even make it. You have
I have
negative 10.
negative 10 minus negative 3 is negative 7.
Nice. And here's what I have. I have negative 5 minus 2. So that's going to put me at negative 7 as well. So we have a tie. Okay, good. In a tie situation, we call this a war. You put 3 cards face down, and then turn over 2 more cards and see who wins out of those 2. So I have positive 10 minus negative 1. Subtracting negative 1 is the same as adding 1, so I have 11.
And I have negative 7 subtracting positive 10. So I could go I'm not quite sure.
Okay, well you're at negative 7, and you're going to go down 10 more. So if you're at negative 7 and you go down 10 more, I think you're at negative 17.
That seems right.
Yeah. And I was at 11. So you're further away from 0. So you win. Good job. You get all those cards. When you run out of cards from this deck here, you can take the cards that you had from your previous wins and turn them over and continue using those cards. Once one player runs out of cards, the game is over.